In a small village lived a 12-year-old boy named Arav. He was shy, weak in studies, and often mocked by other children. Even his teacher once said, "Arav, you will never achieve anything big." These words cut him deeply, and he began to believe he was useless. One evening, while walking home alone, Arav heard a faint whimper near the bushes. He stopped and saw it was a stray dog, badly injured, its leg bleeding, eyes filled with pain. At first, Arav was afraid. The dog looked wild and weak, but when their eyes met, he saw not danger, but helplessness. Something inside his heart whispered, "If I don't help him, maybe no one will." Arav carefully tore a piece of cloth from his shirt and tied it around the dog's wound. The dog winced, but didn't bite. It just looked at Arav with silent trust. The boy lifted the dog onto his small shoulders and carried him home. His parents were shocked. "Why bring this dirty street dog here? It might have disease." But Arav pleaded, "Please, if we throw him away, he will die. Let me take care of him." Reluctantly, they agreed. Days passed. Arav fed the dog with whatever little food he had, cleaned his wounds, and talked to him as if he were his only friend. Slowly, the dog recovered. His tail began to wag again, his eyes shone with life, and he followed Arav everywhere. Arav named him Shan, meaning pride. For the first time, Arav felt important. Someone depended on him. Someone trusted him. 1 month later, while Arav and Shan were walking by the river, they heard screams. A little child had slipped into the water and was drowning. People gathered, but no one jumped. The current was too strong. Arav's heart pounded. He was small, weak, and had always been called useless. But then he looked at Shan. The dog barked loudly, as if saying, "You can do it. Be brave." Without thinking, Arav jumped into the river. The water was cold and rough, but he swam with all his strength. Shan leapt in too, paddling beside him. Together, boy and dog reached the drowning child. Arav pulled the boy close, while Shan swam alongside, guiding them to the shore. They collapsed, exhausted but alive. The villagers rushed forward in awe. "Look, Arav saved a life." The same children who once mocked him now looked at him with respect. The old teacher came forward with tears in her eyes and said, "Son, today you taught me a lesson. True strength is not in marks or muscles. It is in courage and kindness." Arav looked at Shan, his faithful friend, and whispered, "If I hadn't saved you that day, I would have never believed I could save anyone. You gave me courage." Shan wagged his tail as if smiling. Kindness is never wasted. The boy saved the dog, and later the dog's presence gave him the courage to save a human life. True success is not about being the best in studies, looks, or strength. It is about having the heart to help, the courage to try, and the patience to keep going. When you give love, it always returns. Sometimes in the moment you need it most.